shit. I found out how Damien had to tell me that Z shit stood for Zoe, and I'm the Haitian. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
I'm the Haitian.
Right. I'm like, what the fuck is Z shit? He's like, Zoe life, nigga, you should know that you Haitian. I'm like, you're right, I should know that. I am Haitian. Damn. I get up in my shit.
Now,
Let me switch my glasses. My non-prescription glasses. My daughter asked me to go out with him. I'm like, oh no, it wasn't my daughter. It was Corey. Corey's like, why is everybody wearing glasses? Why are we doing this? Is everybody wearing glasses now? And I couldn't tell him, so I could stunt on these bitches. Like, so I was just like, so I could stunt.
yo,
Because.
you started the recording from there.
Huh?
You started the recording from there.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like a little remote.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's the only plus that came
That's
with
some
this
real
bum
fancy
ass
shit.
help. This selfie stick.
I
I thought this shit was, well, I was supposed to get a gimbal, right? Come to find out, it's a glorified selfie stick with a remote. It could start the, it could start the video or it could just take pictures. I think it's more so for taking pictures. Because on the selfie stick, you would be holding it and then
Yo,
but it's a Bluetooth connection.
I think it's nothing truer than you meet the dumbest people in retail or the food business. And that's a guaranteed fact.
You ever worked at, like with food? Yeah, a job where you...
Auntie Ann's, but I could
Auntie Ann?
barely remember that. So this is like my first one I could really.
So AM,
Yeah, AM. Yeah. So
working
that's-
at the theater. Call it the
You
theater.
could call it that. But that's bro,
That's your first working with food.
how would you say it? The lack of thought processing that goes into shit that you pay for. You paying $8 for chicken tenders.
Right.
You disappearing.
Oh, that's good.
You. There's so much to say on that. I'm not even gonna hold you. I thought it was only the customers at first. Then it'd be the co-workers. Not Tony though. He good money. He good money. Dogs, they stopped me yesterday. Behind the kitchen. Like, yo, no, the day before. Like, listen, you gotta tell whoever's working the manager that Tonio, he's the best. He did this.
Yo, the other day I realized why Antonio the GOAT. First of all, and I realized why God blessing him. You know what I mean? Because he got 2 jobs at this job. But it's just like, my man be in the zone. Kind of like you when you know, when you're well prepared for your shift. You know what I mean? You take all the prior precautions. You know what I mean? And during the shift, you know what I mean? When you had the proper equipment to be able to, you know? So it's just like, I think that's also a big part of it. But I like that you just said, because customer service is definitely about a big shit about this. I guess we could just get into it, like.
The only way.
Right.
Cause customer service has been abused.
Who?
I feel like it's like.
Ooh.
I feel like it's marijuana.
There's so
For
many
certain
things.
people. For certain people.
Let's officially start this shit though. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Remy Roy, obviously, causing that ruckus, and my man.
DRC.
And
Regular.
this is another episode, or the first episode of Tokyo Shh. All right, I almost said it there, but I caught myself. So with that being said, this episode, like I told y'all, is gonna be about work politics. And I guess what we was just doing is like brainstorming and shit. But it's just like work politics, everything that has to do with work, you know what I mean? Not just the job that we currently work at, but just in general, you know what I mean? Things we like, things we don't like, the bosses, the co-workers, the type of co-workers. Ooh, because we had a good blend of interesting co-workers, and I'm sure they would think I'm a interesting co-worker my goddamn self, and you too, on the way you handle and go about doing certain things, and the shit, the way you talk to managers, aka bosses, aka crushes. And they just be like, okay.
No.
But we don't get into all of that, right? So, with that being said, how you want to start with it? Like, you want to start with the boss? You want to start with coworkers and work out with managers and work our way up to the boss? You want to start with the guests, the customers, and how, whew, or you want to start with like dealing with like this job is a lot of working at the data. There's a lot of not maintenance, but it's like if you're not dealing with food and you gotta be clean, you're gonna be cleaning up after dirty motherfuckers who don't know how to eat. They be missing their mouth.
It's like having children.
Apparently motherfuckers be throwing popcorn at their mouth and be missing. And that's why there's so much goddamn popcorn on the floor at the end I guess they don't want to look away, so they be like, and it's just like, why the hell is there popcorn all over the goddamn floor? Like, if you finish, put that right there, watch a movie, and at the end, even if you don't pick it up and throw it out, which that says a lot about you, but nigga, I could pick it up and throw it out. It don't gotta be all over the motherfucking place, but I guess motherfuckers go, oh, you getting scared and popcorn be spilling all over, but that shit, tell me about how when you first started, like, cause when we first start at the data, usually start doing ushering. That's when I found out how dirty motherfuckers was.
On purpose.
How you feel about that shit? Like cleaning up after guests?
Nah, man.
Cause I think you had a theory about black guests versus white guests versus Asian guests versus like, cause we had a couple of straight Asian movies where mad Asian people came out and it was just like cleaning up they did it. It was just like, I don't need a bag. Just grab
For this location.
Just grab a
For
boom.
this only strictly for this location. That's a very valid point. Anything else? Listen, man.
My personal thing is, I guess after 5, people just stop cleaning up after themselves.
Nah, man. I had a guest. She got 10 tacos, right?
Right.
2 of the tacos, they fell out in the fryer, so she only had the shell. She made me make 2 tacos. And she knew it. Like, she knew what she was doing. You feel me? Like, I'm the guest. You going? I told her that too. I was like, oh, you enjoying your power, right? I respect it. She didn't want to look at me.
See, I love how he deal with guests, cause yo, y'all don't pay me. I personally look at it as y'all pay me $5 to clean up or cook this shit, cause that shit is too easy. The rest of that $10 is to deal with these fucking guests, cause they be trying to, especially now with the Poly Touch. Oh, speaking of Poly Touch, my nigga Sean in the building. How was it, box office?
Oh, fuck that box office.
Cause back then, the way box office used to be, that shit used to be fucking lit. Like, literally, you get to sit your whole shift. You could handle with guests, but it's like, we're handling guests. My nigga, you could be on the fucking camera.
Oh, my fault.
This nigga, that fucking nigga just look at him. He army crawled to his locker so he won't be. That's a real nigga right there, though, son. So I'm gonna send him back off camera, and when he ready to show himself, I'm gonna let him present himself.
Motherfucker, come on. We're good.
Listen, man.
Hold on, come on, guys.
This the nigga Sean. You remember box office back then, right? We gotta talk about the position. Because box office back then was still guest to customer, and you would think we was like more Poly Touch, where it's just like they just use the machines. They don't really gotta come to us. If they need help with the machines, then they come to us. But it would be like you come up to us, what movie you wanna watch, boom, we give it to you, whatever. Now they have a new system where I guess, you know, they wanna push us to the future. You know what I mean? So they have a bunch of Poly Touch. They got a cash machine now. It's like they don't need humans no more. It's like, yo, figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Self checkout.
And they still ask your ass questions.
So the way old people, especially I find ARP members and only, especially ARP members, they like, how do you do this? I'm like, first of all, you can lower your tone, sir. If you can lower your tone, cause we not in the theater yet. You don't gotta scream, bro. There's no music playing. Like I can hear you right here, right in front of you, right? And he'd be like, all right, when I touch the screen, it doesn't move. Like, you gotta tap it, bro. Like you don't gotta don't gotta like stick your whole hand through the screen. You just lightly tap it and it doesn't work for me. It must like you.
Yeah, they always say that. That's
All
right.
right.
Funny.
What happened to the? I missed the person. I want to talk to the person face. I just work here. I don't make the
See, man, that's the
the
setup,
regulation. I don't make the. You know what I mean? I'm at the bottom. Nigga, like if I was at the top, you wouldn't be talking to me right now.
That's the setup, though.
You know what I mean? So it's just like they be you know what I mean? Me, I expect them to do that. So I'm like, oh, so what movie you watching today? There you go. And yeah,
Yo.
all right. There you go. Have an AMC amazing day. I'm like, I'm cool with that. It don't phase me. But as you can see over here,
That's too
how
much,
it's just
bro.
it's just a dark cloud just
That's too
like
much.
tell them about your experience with that shit. Guess box office, the new box office. Tell them a story, matter of fact. Cause this man, I love how he deal with guests. Cause I can't do it. You know what I mean? They would write me up. They would be like, I want to talk to him, and with him they'd be like, I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, man, it's just pure lack of thought, man. It's bad business, It's how you say it. It's laziness. That's it. Simple shit. They don't even try. They don't even try to
These
touch
fu-
the screens.
These fucking
They be on
Yes.
some. They be on some disappearing manager shit. You feel me? But yeah, the
oh man.
Greeta's always bad. I don't even think we should talk
You
about
think so?
that. Greeta's
I'll
always
fuck
bad.
with Greta. Greta ain't too bad.
Greeta's very boring. She just pressed you. Greeta's very boring. She's
Greta is like
Greeta's
Greta
security job.
is
Security. It's a
well
post.
security
It's a
if
post.
you do security.
It's a post.
Right.
Don't
but
move.
that's the only thing I don't like about Greta.
You know I
You
never
dolo.
printed tickets out. Like if the shit didn't ring up on the machine, go ahead. That's none of my business. That's none of my business.
I can't deny or claim any of those allegations for myself. But Greta, I kind of like Greta. I like how they put it upstairs now, where you can see everything a little bit better, and you could be on your phone a little bit better.
Greeta's trash.
And but for the most part, it is still trash.
Concessions-
Me personally,
concessions
I like
always-
being around people. So
Concessions is a love-hate.
concession, love, hate. I never did concession, but it looks like a hateful relationship that y'all be
Nah,
having.
no
I
bullshit,
do
bro.
picture
You will legit have like 100 regular popcorns. That same order for like 2 hours straight. I never believed it to happen.
Yeah.
Number one, regular popcorn. Number one, regular. Yeah, after a while, that shit just nah.
So
Then you
how
got
about-
the people? Wow.
I nigga show about to
Blessings,
dip.
bro.
How about like when it's busy versus when it's just mad dead?
When it's dead, it's dead. Like legit make you question why you work here. That's
Easy
how
money
dead
for
it
me
is.
though.
That's not dead like that. But when it's busy, you also question why you work here. You feel me? It's one of those. It's one of those. It's
That's a
definitely
fact
one of
though.
those.
Yo, let
But-
me hear your craziest concession story. Like whether it be kitchen, a guest,
Nah,
management.
Dude got mad. Cause I said bro. I called him bro. He took that as very disrespectful.
Was it hat backwards?
Nah, not even, bro. And then he had a face on. He had like a real nasty face. I'm like, what's up, bro? Like, you good? There you go again, calling me bro. I'm not your brother. Like, oh,
What was he?
Spanish.
Spanish?
Yeah.
So he is your brother. But was he a light skin or a dark skin?
He was one of them older, old school
Old school.
Spanish. You already know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was light skin.
Nah, he was a high golden.
A high golden.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
so he could
golden.
think he.
Yeah,
wanna, like-
exactly.
Okay.
So yeah,
And he was
mad.
older.
Not even, probably like 50.
Yeah,
He
so
got
he probably
mad.
like a Puerto Rico.
And then I was like, sir, what I said, you have a good, something else. He's like, look, there you go again. Disrespectful, that's very disrespectful, calling me your brother. I said, yo, go ahead, man. Stop talking to me, just go. Come to find out, that's the one who wrote the review on me. I know he
Yo, for all the customers who be writing reviews, I want you to personally know this from the bottom of my heart. Y'all could suck a dick. Like, I personally believe that in my heart. It is?
Very disrespectful.
But, like, if you have enough time in your boring ass fucking life to go talk shit about somebody, like, you should have been sucking a dick instead. Like, that's how I personally feel. How about you? Like,
It's just complicated.
I guess so. But it's just like, unless some nigga did some outlandish shit, but still to go, you wrote that shit? You went and typed that shit up and sent it? Nigga, I don't even be sending my
That's
text.
great.
I don't be sending the text messages to people that I want to talk to sometimes. I be
great.
forgetting to hit send, nigga.
That's his way.
Y'all gotta find a hobby or something. Rather than just like, imagine going home and just like, you still mad about the shit, and then you gotta write a whole. And I wonder if they feel better after the fact.
They definitely do.
You think though? How about when they come back and they still see us?
That's where
Ah,
that's that blind anger where you don't realize it's not gonna produce anything.
that's freaking crazy though.
But the one thing I learned from Kitchen though, how fast and crazy it is here though, is how to slow down time though. Like the shit. It sound good, but like on a discount Tuesday, bro. Discount Tuesday, yeah, that shit is different, bro.
Well, I don't. Well, so okay, so we can't just say kitchen because there's kitchen, as we know now. There's a kitchen upstairs, and then there's the kitchen. You know what I mean? And I didn't realize how much I fuck with
Bro,
kitchen
same shit, me too, bro.
until I had to come to the
Shit,
kitchen
that's
up
a
here,
fact.
and it was just like there's no downstairs kitchen no more. So the downstairs kitchen was like your own room first of all. So that means you could bump music as loud as you know how the fuck I am. I could be loud, and I still was too goddamn loud back then. But now when there's a kitchen where the guests could see you,
No doors.
I can't not be loud, nigga. They gonna hear all the shit I'm talking. You
No
know what I mean?
doors. They got
And I
no
try to
doors.
like parental advise myself, but you know what I mean. I go with the spirit. You know what I mean. The spirit moves me. I go with it. I'm like,
Nah, you know what it is here, bro? It's just set up for turnover. It's set up for turnover rates, bro. Come get in, get your money, enjoy some free movies, get annoyed at the system, get them out, get some new people.
well,
Who's not gonna deny working at the movies?
right.
Facts. So
But like,
why
that's,
would I care?
That's a come up. You
Why
know
would
what I
I
mean?
care if
Well,
you're happy here?
You should use it as a come up. But if you're using it as like your means of, you know what I mean? I don't know who starts working at a movie theater and is just like, you know what? Fuck it. this is my life.
Listen, don't do that.
This
don't
is
do
it.
that.
No, I'm sure there's people,
Facts.
but the majority of those people don't work at the movie theaters. Or if they do, they went to college, so they start at a managerial position or some shit like that. They don't start from the bottom. I'm sure there's the exceptions, but I doubt they all start from the bottom. You feel me? So it's just like,
Nah,
you know what I mean? Cause I'm sure. I think our boss now did, and it's like I'm sure there's people who started here and it's like, yo, I could do this shit.
yeah.
And then it was just like, learned a little bit more and it's like, oh, I could do this shit, nigga. And it's kind of easy. Like, you pay me six figures to do this shit?
When it's easy, it's
I
easy.
bet. You know what I mean? But right, like you said, when it's easy. But when shit
When
hit
you
the
got-
fan,
You got Avengers and all that wicked shit.
talk about let's talk about
8:30 in the morning making tenders with a large coffee.
ooh, wow.
Different. People's stomachs is different. You see that ball out, you ain't
Yo,
gonna want to eat
all
that.
I say is working at a movie theater, you learn a lot about people. You know what I
A
mean?
lot,
not
a whole
just
lot.
not just like coworkers and bosses, because that's one thing. But like people, like
Everything.
A restroom check will make you realize, one, how real you are. You know what I mean? Two, how clean you really are. You know what I mean? Cause I'm like, I be thinking I'm a dirty nigga cause my room is a little messed up and shit. Nah, nigga. How you miss the fucking toilet, boy? Not like even in the toilet. Like, how you miss the whole entire toilet, bro?
Listen, man.
How you hit the rim and off?
It has to be on purpose.
Nigga, did you like how your finger roll? Like, how did
It
that
has to be
happen?
on purpose. Or when coworkers, when they mop something, and they mop something else with the same mop without cleaning it. Dogs.
Cleanliness like when you have a downtime. When I have a downtime in kitchen, I'm sweeping that bitch up. I'm knocking all the dust.
That should
excess
just be
cheese.
regular. That should just be regular.
Right.
I don't understand.
But some people, they just sit in it, and I get it, cause as a kid I was able to sit in it. I don't think it was until I started having kids myself, and I had to always start cleaning up after them niggas.
As a kid, yo,
But,
and then it's just the priorities be all. You know this. I realize it's not the priorities is off. It's how it's set up.
I think also too is we are a little bit older than the rest of these. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of these niggas is like in their early 20s. We're in our late 20s.
Bro, I asked him.
We have a different type of.
A dude from Shaft came, from Samuel Jackson's the first Shaft. I'm like, yo, you remember this dude? And like, who that? Like from Shaft. What Shaft?
Oh, right.
I felt my age crazy here, bro. You
That's
don't know
a
Shaft, bro? Like
Perfect example. One time I was in box office. This was old box office, so it was still lit. And then when we was closing down box office, you gotta sweep down the lobby, right? So then I went in the in between, like with the door in between doors, and I was sweeping that carpet. And there was this shorty there at Greta, and she was like, "Why you sweeping in between the carpet? You doing too much. What are you?" And I was just like, I understand you're not gonna understand this, but I'm a real nigga and I have a certain level of work ethic.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
You're not gonna have to tell me to, like, you know what I mean? If I have a closing shift and I have to do a boil out, believe a boil out's gonna get done. You know what I mean? Even if the last 30 niggas never did it and I gotta I'm gonna do my fucking boil out because that's just the type of nigga I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get them extra hours. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because I need that money. But it's just like, I'm gonna do my fucking job. I'm not gonna come to my job and not work. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's just like, it might be slow and I might get bored, so then I might start chilling. But I'm not gonna come to work and be mad busy, and I'm just gonna be like, you know what I mean? I kind of like when it's busy at work, like rushes in kitchen. See, me personally, you gonna get your food when you get your food. I'm not rushing, but I'm not like taking my fucking sweet time. If the song is not right, I gotta change the song. So the thing, you know what I mean? And the thing about it too is just like, y'all all gonna get y'all food, but look at the fucking line. There's 100 motherfuckers on it, right? You're not gonna get your food right the fuck away. And then on top of that 3, I come out with a boatload of food at once. You know what I mean? My nigga DRC, my nigga, that nigga, I don't know how he do it, never on red. But me, I'm doing the whole top row, bringing all that food out, and then before I leave with all that food, all the second row is gonna be cooking. So as soon as I come back, that's how I do my shit. So you gonna be mad, but you don't get your goddamn food, you know what I mean? And y'all all gonna get your food at the goddamn same time. Your little bunch that you come over here with, y'all gonna all come out. I'm at 542, 545, 547, 542. 543. Get the fuck up out of here. You know what I mean? And then if there's somebody who pull up and like, y'all need help, nigga, take all these shits out, nigga. Boom. And I can just stay in the kitchen. You know what I mean?
They don't hear that neither though, man.
But yo, like, now this is where we talk about management. You know what I mean? Cause what I want to talk about is when we started versus now. Cause I feel like
No,
that's a big thing. That a big shift. When did the shift happen? And cause I think we talked about and then we could finish off with like different coworkers, cause this is all gonna be in our fucking movies. Y'all coworkers, y'all gonna be mad when y'all recognize yourselves. Y'all might not have the same name, probably start with the same letter, just to be dickheads.
It's easy.
But like,
that's which is easy from beginning to now. It's
cause when we first started here,
it was a vibe.
It was a vibe, but I feel like the management team was actually solid.
It guaranteed for the future business prospects, people, you can't replace people. You can't replace the energy. Once them certain people left, bro, as you start losing one by one,
you know what's crazy that I realized?
Crazy.
Once those people started leaving,
one by one,
I started seeing the boss a lot more.
Yeah. Because
there was a lack. And I guess he sensed that and he was trying to fill that void, but it's like, if you didn't fill it in the first place, your job is to find the people who are gonna.
They say in the war, if you weren't about morale, if you weren't about morale, it's too late. It's too late. It's over, because that's the first thing. That's the first thing. I always have to be fed. Have to be in the positive mindset. They gotta be one to fight for something. Once they lost that here, Everybody now is you can now simply either simply for a check and laziness. Me personally.
I kind of feel that way. I haven't been slacking. You know what I mean? I know my job title, and I've learned how to work with the least effort. You know what I mean? So it's just like I don't slack. Some people would say I'm slacking because I don't put as much effort in as before.
Known, yeah, as known.
But
before.
because I got better with it. Like I mastered kitchen. You know what I mean? So it's just like when I come to kitchen, the only reason you're gonna catch me off is because I'm not in my flow yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When I first came up here and I started doing kitchen, that first day I was off. But that first day I was off and got no help was perfect for me because when nobody helped me, I figured this shit out. And then two, the next day I saw your little setup on the cart and I was just like, that's exactly what the fuck I needed. You know what I mean?
It was true,
and if I had this set up on the cart, all that shit,
right.
and I just moved the cart from over there to like right behind the things, and so I could just turn around and do my shit, and it was just like, I don't need help in kitchen now. Now you could help me with like putting shit in the box and throwing it out, but I don't need help cooking everything. Yeah, it looks like a lot of orders, but
yeah, I had a lady,
it's me now.
She told me my salted pretzel bites were too salty.
Oh yeah.
She said she
Oh
was
yeah,
dying.
nigga.
She was dying.
Okay. We gotta get into. I guess we gonna start this real quick.
Nah, you could just.
That's a goddamn fact though. My man in kitchen, yo. Don't order if y'all see in kitchen. Don't order don't order nothing pretzel bites.
You getting your money's worth, bro.
No, you not, nigga. You are, but like you need more pretzel bites, nigga.
Butter and toppings, dude.
My nigga. Whenever I see him do it, he like at the end. He drips the butter, extra butter and salt on top of that shit like it's sauce, and it's just like, nah, nigga, it's supposed to be
$9.
It's supposed to be. He did, but it's like
But no lie,
he bougie.
I
you know what I
started
mean?
when I fake hated the managers when I first started.
Those 6 tenders in that bitch. That's it.
I fake hated them, bro.
Oh,
but I miss
that's
them
a
though.
fact.
I did miss them, bro.
That's a definite fact.
They was different here, man. They kept it. They were the balance of the fuck shit.
Nah, so okay, there was certain man, like there was just one supervisor I couldn't stand that nigga, that light skinned ass nigga. Oh, I couldn't stand that little motherfucker. And then all the other managers, for the most part, I wouldn't say I'm cool with them, but it's just like I'm the wrong person to talk about this because it's like I don't have beef with nobody. You can have beef with me and I'll still be like, I'm cool with you, nigga. Like,
listen, man, at the end of the day, nobody's gonna lose. Majority of people is gonna lose their job for you. No matter how you cut it or slice it, they not gonna lose their job for you. So if at the end of the day, it's the big boss or you taking the side of you, it's over. as soon as I understood that, I stopped taking it personal. I ain't stopped getting mad, but I stopped taking it personal. A slave gonna be a slave if you don't know if it's a slave. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're talking about there. I definitely seen that, but it's just like I feel like I can't be mad at it because I'm gonna do the same shit. It's not gonna be in that light, you know what I mean? But if I see somebody who will be able to help my fucking business grow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to grab them, but eventually the way I work is I don't want nobody working for me for more than 5-10 years. You know what I mean? Unless they build something that's established within my business, because I don't want anybody to feel like I want to establish like I want to build my shit. You know what I mean? But eventually I want to be able to stand on my own, and then whoever helped me build my shit, they could go figure out what they want to do and build their own shit. You know what I mean? So it's just like. Understand, but it's like I understand that as a leader too, you're gonna see some people and you're gonna want to use them as your team, and then what happens is you get so dependent on them to the point where it's just like I can't let you go, my nigga. I know you want to go do these other things, but I can't. If I don't, this whole shit gonna crumble.
Yeah, and that's sincere. And if that's the case, you gotta make it so the person understands that. Well, here it's like they put
but that's not fair to
but
put
if
that
but
on
if
them.
that if the person gives you, all right, well, I want this, and this, and this. If they make it work for you, I can understand that. I never worked for a company that literally pushed out the people who actually gave a fuck. That shit is the weirdest shit ever to me. The really would go the extra mile. Nah. But I learned a lot, man.
But I guess that's part of
capitalism.
That too, but it's just like it's for us to learn that shit because we want to build our own shit.
If you want to learn though. Because if you're not in that
But the
mindset,
thing about it is like I said before, I don't think anybody grows up and like, I want to run a theater unless it's a family thing. You get me? You get what I mean? Now I feel like people come here and they're like, I could do this. You get me?
Okay,
you get what I'm
okay,
saying?
yeah,
So it's not
yeah,
like
yeah.
to knock nobody. To say, oh, if you run a movie thing, because if you running anything, you a fucking boss. You my hat goes off to you. You feel me? But it's just like, I don't think anybody comes unless it's a family thing, it's a generational family thing. My dad owned the theater and he lost his theater.
And
And
you gonna do
I
that.
loved working there as a kid, so I want to, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go work at
Facts.
this. So that's what I'm saying. Unless it's that, which I feel like is very small, rare fraction of people. It's like people are just coming in like, oh, I could do this. And if somebody with that, oh, I could do this attitude is not gonna, this ain't their shit.
Yeah, this is a dream killer.
This ain't their shit.
And
You know what I mean?
this shit just weird. It's like I said, the movie, like you said, the movie.
Perfect. I guess I'll tell you here. I'm gonna talk to that about when we finish off with the bosses. But let's jump into coworkers. Like, how was it working with, like, and then we could also do from beginning and into now, like
Yeah, you put
the
that
different
all in there.
the
Yeah.
different coworkers you worked with. Like, there's a whole lot of different personalities in this
It just
motherfucker
got slower.
that came through here, and whew.
It's just a lag. It got
We had
increasingly.
we had the player who got washed by some.
Yes, it got increasingly. The whole vibe here just sunk from the level of coworkers to the level of treatment to the level, everything just sunk in this shit.
Oh damn! So you think it just all
It
trickled
all.
down?
The
That
highest.
kind of makes sense because the people who I guess we fucked with was the ones doing the hiring, and once they left, think about it.
Facts,
You
though.
get what I mean? So they hired a certain quality
Yeah.
of people
Mhm.
because that's what they were and could recognize. So it's just like I said, it goes from management to bosses.
Yeah,
If you come in and like, oh, I could do this, you know what I mean? You never came in, when you first started working here. I need some fucking money. Then they came with you with the lead position. You was like, I could do
Yeah,
that.
that's a
But then
fact.
you was like, I don't really fucking want to do that. You know what I mean?
wasn't
Like the same thing
appreciated.
with me. Like they came to me with the maintenance position. I was like, yeah, I could do that. But it's like I already know I don't want to do that. I want to be a fucking comedian. I want to be a fucking actor, fucking rap star. So I already know what the fuck and that's another thing too. I know what the fuck I want to be coming in here. I think
Yeah.
you do too. I think a lot of these young niggas, our coworkers, don't, and that's why they do a bunch of stupid shit like dating and messing around with people at the job. And then some people do it. No one does it fucking discreetly. Which I guess they don't know
I ain't
about
even gonna
that shit.
hold you, cause if it would work for me, I would have been one of those niggas.
You would have,
That's
right?
a fact.
The only reason why it would have been like that for me is if the shorty talk, and now seeing shit in retrospect, if I mess with any girl, hell, they would have opened their mouth, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I would hope they get fired.
It's
I did shoot my shot at this one thing, but she don't work here no more. I waited till she stopped working here.
You got
And
it.
I knew she wasn't here, and then I started shooting my shot. But it's just like, I don't think people get that. Like, you don't, especially where you make your money, you don't.
It's
know?
crazy, bro. I always found that shit very exciting.
Right, but that's that
I
young
learned, I
nigga
learned,
shit. And,
yeah, you
and the
learn.
thing about it too is like, where we're going in our lives, it'll be more acceptable because we're the fucking boss.
Yeah.
We control our destiny, our fate. You're not gonna be working for somebody. You're gonna be the writer on something. You know what I mean? So it's just like you're gonna have control over what you do. So it's just like even if that was some wild, crazy shit the bitch did, guess what's going on in your next movie, your next story, your next thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
so
bitch gonna
material,
be exposed,
so
right? So it's just
material.
like.
But that's how it's gonna be, man. It's
But I gotta tell you, what's crazy is our boss, the boss. You know what I mean? My nigga, you know what my nigga did to me the other day? Yo, my nigga left me on scene, in person, my nigga. Nigga,
I can see that.
my nigga left
can
me.
see that.
But what's so fucking crazy about this shit? What's so crazy about that shit? What time is it? It's probably time for me to go to work.
5:30. Is on the
What's
clock.
what's motherfucking so crazy about that shit was I was on the train, right? I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
Right? Boom, 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 right? I lose my game. I look up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I look up. I look around the train. Yo, my nigga is like, I'm at the door, right? My nigga's by the other door, right? But my nigga is facing me, bro. Like, you know body language,
Yeah,
right?
shit.
My nigga was facing me, and then he had his arm open, facing towards me.
Don't
So
what?
that- huh?
Facing towards you.
He was just facing me. Like, it was a crowded train, but nonetheless, he was facing me. He could have been turned all the way around. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But he was facing me. So when I turned around and I saw him and we locked eyes for the split second, my nigga hit me with the right. So then what happened was I started laughing. That shit caught me off guard. I was like, oh! But that nigga had no headphones, so I know he heard me. Cause I'm a loud ass motherfucker.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And I tried to keep it, and I had headphones listening to music.
So you
I was
extra
trying to,
loud.
I was trying to keep it low, but I was just like, oh, that's crazy. All right, bet we don't see each other. I get it. I'm not hurt by it, but it's just like, wow, that's crazy, right? So then after that, I was just like, I wonder why, like my nigga just couldn't be like, oh, what's good? Like it wasn't like I was gonna go over there and start chatting with you and shit.
Exactly.
But it's just like, and then what's crazy is he didn't turn around or nothing. He hit me with the. And then I was just like, wow, that was crazy. Till he got off his stop, and then he did.
I
I don't know if
I
he
know
was
what I'ma
embarrassed
do.
because it's like,
I
my
know-
nigga making 6 figures, I'm making
Listen,
8 figure,
I'm the
and we
most-
still on the trade together.
the most.
Ah,
The
it's like,
irony.
oh my god, I should be Ubering.
the
I'm Ubering from now on.
the what I'm gonna say. All I can say now.
My nigga was
Because
embarrassed.
without taking it away from our movie, it's gonna be songs.
Oh man,
It's just out of touch,
yeah,
very out of touch,
Out of touch.
and it kills me because we
I
all
think
on the same boat.
Cause I think
as
he
you just said,
Like I think he a fucking, like
he's
he's a fucking dope ass.
he's a
boss.
vibe. He's a vibe.
And he if it wasn't for him, he's the one that set up what it was before. You know what I mean? He was always the, you know what I mean? I think it's just like, I don't know if something happened, if maybe that could be some shit. Like, if some shit happened in
No,
your
of course,
personal
of course,
life,
some personal
it could shift
facts.
your whole work shit, and then your whole shit start affecting. But I think I know he gonna bounce back, but I just found that shit so crazy, and it's just like,
See, but-
and connection to your coworkers,
And
and
that's-
then how all this shift has been happening, and it's been like,
It
man,
comes, yeah, the energy is powerful.
that's crazy though. I
And
think
now I
that-
just feel like if that's the case, your personal shit shouldn't have to affect my 6 hours that I'm here.
And the like you said, the morale of the place, you know what I
It's
mean?
dumb. That shit is dead,
So
bro.
it's like,
What are we
how
doing
we-
right now?
how we-
What are we doing right now?
how we outside of work, you
wasn't-
can't just simply just say what
Like,
up.
he wasn't doing this. He was not
And
doing
every
this
time,
6
yo,
months
the
ago.
next day at work, I'm in kitchen. He walks by. He's like, "Hey, Remy."
Yeah,
And
because
I'm
you
just
here.
like, oh,
You here, yeah.
damn.
I don't know you outside.
It's like
We not.
man.
That's the mentality.
And he wasn't with nobody. He wasn't like a, you know what I mean? And I wasn't even like, I was like, "Oh, what's good?" I just went. It's like it's all good. I'm not hurt by it.
It's just
I think
weird
it's a
shit.
really fucking funny ass joke. And
you
it's
have to definitely
yo,
do that.
y'all gonna definitely see that in my stand up. It's gonna be what told wait, I'm gonna do his actions and everything, his voice and everything. Cause my man is like, my name Flotto. Like, my man is official though. Like, you know what I mean? Don't think I'm trying to belittle him. Like, I just think he a fresh little nigga that's just he'll, you know what I mean? He'll know how to handle certain things. I think it's personally good.
I mean, everybody.
I think I'm his type.
Oh shit!
Look, I'm a bad bitch, D. I keep telling you this, you don't believe me.
Yo, get your ass. To
I'm a
work,
bad
nigga.
bitch
This nigga is
in the
crazy.
LGBT community. I'm just letting you know, when I put
All
a
jokes
dress
aside,
out,
though,
what?
all
Yo,
jokes
they be
aside,
like,
6 months. 6 months. This was not happening.
Facts,
But just
though.
goes to show you how indifference it is. How it is here, man. So now it's just. That's what this shit taught us very well.
Yeah.
If they can do this and this shit's still making money afloat, we could do.
We definitely,
we could.
we gotta fucking do. Not we could, we gotta
there's no-
do that shit. And we not
because
gonna
it's-
keep this shit afloat. We gonna fucking
Yeah,
propel
exactly,
that
and
shit
as
into
it
the
should,
utmost fucking
because
shit.
it's wicked, bro.
And the thing about it too is like, at the end of the day, it comes full circle. I'm grateful to have been here and come here
Facts,
because
of course,
I learned
of
so many
course.
shit within not just a business, running a business, but the morale, the shit that goes
the
with
shit you
the
can't
shit that
see.
you can't
Yeah,
pay
exactly.
for. You know what I
Shit
mean?
you can't touch.
And
Exactly.
like picking like, nigga, when I start, my fucking interviewing process is gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna, no, nigga, we going to dinner first of all. I'm getting you drunk.
Nah, bro.
I'm trying, no, because I need to see who you the fuck really are. I'm not trying to, especially with my business where we gonna be traveling, people be coming at me like TMZ shit
Good
like.
team players here, a lot of team players that be definitely taking.
Right.
I ain't gonna say no names yet, you know what I'm saying?
Now you see them. You know what I mean?
No names, but the managers wise, for sure, you already know, man. Jeremy, Q, I miss y'all niggas, B. You heard?
Fact, Sarah was official.
Sarah, I miss Sarah.
Sarah was so fucking official. Man.
Benny shown the list, so you already know. But I ain't gonna say too much. But y'all definitely showed me and confirmed that good leaders are necessary for a great team, bro.
Facts.
For Army, you must have. Yo, boy, it's just crazy. But you're gonna see though in the movie, you're gonna see in the blueprint of us. Right. That's how you're gonna see it. That's the only way you could see
we'll
it.
We'll eventually make this.
My man,
this experience.
An hour late on purpose.
Nah. Not on purpose. It is on purpose, but it's like it's two things. You know what I mean? First of all, talking about the whole morale about this shit. It's like I'm not giving you guys all my fucking energy when. My nigga, I can't get a what up on the train.
Yeah, facts.
Like for real?
Facts.
And you know me, I never came up to you and started a conversation at work. I'm not gonna start that shit outside of work. So it's just like that shit
people got
crazy.
their own personal
but it's just like I understand. It's like I gotta be working and putting my shit into my own shit, and if that means I'm gonna be 30 minutes late to work, and I called in and let them know right before I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be 30 minutes late. But it's just like, yo.
Listen, man.
I can't now stop my shit and what I'm trying to do and what we trying to do. You know what I mean? Because this is the only time we have. Literally, that's why we here right now. Like,
I'm off.
We don't got He not even supposed to be here, bro. And like, I have my son this whole week, so it's just like this is my only free time to do the shit. We gonna make this shit happen by any fucking means necessary. We're not gonna let nobody, especially this fucking job, not to shit on it, but it's just like. When you can't even, y'all been losing y'all morale and things, it's like, and I respect y'all, and I'm gonna give y'all, when I'm on the clock, I'm gonna give y'all my all, but it's just like, for me to be overextending myself, hell fuck.
Yo, that's my
and that's what I wouldn't expect anybody who working for me, if they don't see me doing that shit, I don't expect you to do that shit for me.
I'll feel wrong if I don't mention Nick is the last of the dying breed of the Savage class. And all.
See, the thing about it is like, I get along with everybody, so it's like, even if you do your job horrible, I don't judge you off of that. I just like, oh,
He's very talented.
You a shit.
This
I have
different.
2 kids
who
act like me. I gotta be tolerable.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
I don't even know.
But
this is like, a magical power. This nigga don't get mad for nothing.
Yo, nigga, it's been a whole lot of fuck ups that taught me a whole lot of lessons. And a whole lot of meditation. I meditate before I come to work. Every fucking, like, my train ride here. Take these glasses off, cause they ain't shit. Put these shades on. Nobody see me sleep. Nobody see my eyes closed. Meditating on the train ride, all to work. I've been doing that shit since I was doing deliveries on my bike, messaging shit.
Meditation is very crucial, but that's for another.
Yeah.
But anyway, whatever we ain't speak about here, movie. We can't give it all up. You know, we got material.
We got material out the bando, man. We actually gotta make sure that you recording some material so we don't forget that shit. So we can make sure it's in the movie.
And is it the first episode of work politics at work? That's tough.
And what's crazy about it too is this is where me and my nigga met, first of all.
Facts.
This is in this break room is where we had crazy conversation. I was telling him about me and my baby mother's history and shit like that. And then he was telling me about his situation. This is where all of this shit started, you know what I mean? So it's crazy that it come full circle and we start our first episode here. I think that shit is dope as fuck.
That's a fact, my nigga.
But before we sign off, yo, my nigga,
talk to me.
We gotta salute the Black Mamba, the GOAT, the one and only
Mr. Bean,
Slam Dunk Giant,
Mr. Bean,
motherfucking Kobe Bryant. Yo, that shit hurt my.
Yo,
Lil Mamba was about to kill this world and this whole that shit hurt my heart, bro. And it's just like, yo, so much respect and so much sympathy and so much love goes out to his family. I know they gonna come back because they still with that Mamba mentality. I ain't even worried about them, but I know for the next couple of months, it's gonna be hard for them. But it's just like, I just want to send love, blessings, and I just want to thank Kobe. Like, I ain't like Kobe.
I know.
I ain't like Kobe
Everybody
as a
hated
player.
my man.
I was
Rose.
one of the haters, but I was hating on his great, like, what did he do in Madison Square Garden? I had the record until Carmelo had to come take it back.
55 or 60.
He's 61, nigga.
61,
Like, how could I like you, bro? But after the fact, I was able to get over it. You know what I mean? It's like he had the Jordan effect on me. But like, especially after the fact, after his career, I got to see the man he was, and I respect that more than any basketball player. That's why LeBron's probably my favorite player, cause the man he is behind, like, yeah, he'll bust your ass on the court, but he will save your ass in real life, and that's some real nigga shit that I fucking respect. And it's just like, Kobe was just in that. He was in that.
Purple velvet.
We competitors, so I'm gonna rip your throat out, and it's like that's what I saw, cause I was always a competitor. I wasn't a Laker fan.
You know what you gotta do? Oh damn! You gotta get the audio book of Phil Jackson of the 6 rings.
Yeah.
That's an insight of Kobe that only Phil could give you.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold that book. Was probably read it again now.
No, what's crazy? What's crazy is I became so much of a fan of Kobe after the fact, and all the knowledge he was sharing. I watched all his interviews and podcasts. I watched his whole. Somebody put a compilation video of him on YouTube about the Mamba mentality. I watched all of them shits, and what's crazy, I guess that's why it really affected me so hard. And then the fact too that he was instilling all that in his daughter, and like just trying to understand that why the universe would do that. I guess it's to really instill in us that, like, yo, nothing's promised, my nigga.
You gotta take this shit serious,
right, you got an idea of a podcast, nigga.
Exactly.
Start shooting that shit today on your fucking iPhone, nigga. No fucking excuses, my nigga. Another thing too that I got from this whole shit was what Shaquille O'Neal said was just like, yo, we don't, especially as black men in the black community, yo, we too no homo shit. Like, we gotta start telling each other we fucking love each other. You know what I mean? I got 3 brothers. Growing up, I know I love them. They know I love them, and I know they love me, but we just don't really say that shit. And it's just like, I want to get out. 2020, I want to get out that whole mentality. Like, if you my nigga and I fuck with you and then we about to dip, I love you, my nigga. And it's just like, we got to start saying that shit more often to each other, because we got to give each other our flowers when we here.
It's the only way, man. The old way wasn't working, man. The only way, man.
So I'm challenging all y'all niggas out here.
Heard that.
Yo, every time you leaving your nigga, if it ain't your man, you be like, alright, peace, my nigga. But it's like, if it's your man, yo, throw it in I love you, bro. Cause
sit.
It's
I
that.
love you, my nigga.
I love you too, my nigga.
Ready,
and it's
always.
We don't
it's
know.
that simple, man.
We don't know. So since we don't know, we gonna make sure we know. You know what I mean? So it's just like.
That was all rags. Remy Royce, Ruckus, DRC. Have a great day. Blessings. You know you're going to be seeing us.
A lot more. Tokyo. Shh. We out, motherfuckers. Oh, perfect way to go out. Ah! That shit like, nah, I'm locked in. So that whole shit just fell back. That's crazy. But that's what it is, my nigga. That's the saying. We gotta jump, nigga. That's what it's telling us.